The Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the place that Jesus was crucified, died, buried, and resurrected, was much bigger than the Church of today. If the Church of today begins there, at the 4th century, it began here at the main street from south to north, and it's still the main street down there. Sadly, that church been destroyed so many times that in that case, what we can see here is mostly from end of the 11th century, 12th century and up, but there are reminders from 1st century. We are walking now with Jesus, and he actually walked here a few days ago. We are now in Easter Monday. The church is so important. It belongs to so many of the dominations. You can see here the Ethiopians, and behind that wall is the Ethiopian garden, Deir el Sultan. You will see soon the Egyptian, the Coptic, and Greek Orthodox, other Orthodox churches, and Catholic, and Armenians. Then Jesus is already risen. It's not in the tomb. He has risen. It's Easter time. And we are blessing everyone who are watching that video. Good morning.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye, my dear. So sweet, isn't it? And we are blessing, and that's Mary Ann Quaid that asked me to buy a beautiful Latin cross with a soul in it, and to bless it in the church. Then everyone who are watching that video, I'm blessing you. Look how beautiful it is. We reach with Jesus to the 9th station of the cross. That's where Jesus fell for the 3rd time. Some other stations of the cross of the Via Dolorosa is inside the church itself. You can hear the bells. Soft. Beautiful. Oh, in front of you is the entrance to the Coptic Orthodox Patriarch, which is a beautiful community, and they have a lovely, lovely, lovely compound right there. And I don't want to go into politics, but we will turn left to the Coptic, to the Ethiopians, but the Coptic believes that it's there. If it's okay by you, I'm skipping that, how should I say, politic part. Let's move to holy. Let's see the good thing and not the bad thing. Then 9th station of the cross. This is the original cross. Lately we built something new right there. But we are entering to Deir el Sultan, which is now the Ethiopian place. Remember the group of 3 that we saw leaving the Coptic area? This is the kind of the village of the monks. And you can see the stage that is still here of the Holy Week. And I took a lovely video of the Good Friday of them. I love the Ethiopians, but I love everyone. I mean, you saw that beautiful lady as well. What can I say? Such a beautiful place, isn't it? Remember the dome. Just remember it. The Ethiopian believes that they are a creation of a meeting between Queen Sheba and King Solomon. And 9 months later, the first Ethiopian king was born. He came when he was around 20 to his father, King Solomon, to Jerusalem. And King Solomon gave him the 10 Commandments, the Ark of the Covenant. And according to them, it's there. You can still see the tent for the prayers that they did here. Guys, it was so hot, but not as hot as it's going to be in August. But it was full with so many people with a lot of energy. A lot of energy. Now, Mary, it's not only you. It's for Joshua, your beautiful son, Elona Mary, the Mariam, two Mariams, and Alkeon. I hope that I didn't destroy the name of your mother. Then let's go through that two Ethiopian churches. At the first one, you will see a painting of a meeting between Queen Sheba and King Solomon. I love the bells of the church from all over. It's like music for me. Oops, almost fell. This is now the second church, the lower ground floor. Thank you. Why not renovating their church? It's because of the conflict between the Coptic and them about who owns their church. And this is sadly the story of all their church. Now the facade that you see here is the facade of that end of the 11th, beginning of the 12th century church, a little bit before the Crusader, but mostly at the Crusader time, because it's been destroyed by the Muslims that controlled that city at that time. And why there's only one entrance and one exit? It's connected to the Christian, to the Muslims again, that decided not to close all their entrances, and there are few entrances, and to let the Christian enter from one entrance, and they have to pay a lot of money for that. They didn't open that gate every day. It was open once in a week, once in 2 weeks. And then in that case, inside that church there is a grocery shop, it used to be, and of course toilet, because people had to survive there. Right here you can see a beautiful Frank, it's called the Frank Chapel, the chapel of the 10th station of the cross. That's where they stripped Jesus from his clothes and remembered a lot about who will get it. That happened there. But it's beautiful to see, because they if you recognize that square and you're watching my videos, you know that usually there is at least 1 or 2 tents here, because they are renovating the floor of the church. Then what we can see now, it's not here because of Easter. You can see here a special cross of the Golgotha of the church. You can see the Golgotha and the cross. Look at the hand. And that's dedicated to the Egyptian Mary. Egyptian Mary came to here. She was a sinner woman, but she couldn't enter because she was sinner. The Holy Spirit didn't let her enter until she prayed for Mary. And we are talking about Mary, two Marys, the Mariams. And she let her enter, and Mary the Egyptian became to be a holy woman, kind of a nun. Beautiful Crusader lions. It's such a beautiful church. I wish that I could go back to the 12th century, 4th century, first century to tell you about everything that happened here because there's so many question marks. Let's enter the church and let's climb up to the Golgotha. It's a little bit crowded today because it's the last tourists that came especially for the Holy Week, and you can see that they are touching one of the columns. The Holy Fire was 2 days ago. It's now Monday, then Saturday. And once the Armenian didn't let the Armenian bought it from the Turkish, from the Ottomans, and they didn't let the Greek Orthodox to enter, then miraculously the Holy Fire went out, not from the tomb, from here. Then you can see that so many are touching that place. And remember, we already know that this is the cross of the thank you. The cross of the church. I already blessed it in the tomb and at the Golgotha. I did it early morning, but you must understand, Mary Ann, that your cross was blessed in the church twice. At just before Easter Friday, the Good Friday, and now. I couldn't take a video at that time because it was so difficult. Then I decided to come again and on Monday, but it had already been blessed, and not only at the tomb. You will see soon another thing. The Golgotha, the Calvary, is divided into two. This is the Catholic part, and this is the Greek Orthodox part. Let's talk about the Catholic part. We saw already the station, the 10th station of the cross of the Via Dolorosa, when they stripped him from his clothes. We were just outside. You can see a little bit of it. Sadly, above us, there are remains from the Crusader mosaic. Sadly, it's difficult to see it, but look how beautiful the mosaic wall all over the chapel. Most of it is from 1808 and up because that church was burned down. The only thing that didn't burn down in the church is that. This is a mosaic wall from the Crusader time of Crusader time. The Ascension, which is not part of the church, but it actually tells us what will happen soon. And if I'm talking about soon, they brought back the altar of the Medici family from Florence that describe everything about the cross. You see the crucifixion here. Looks like the Pietà. But this is the chapel that tells us the story of the nailing to the cross. Another station of the Via Dolorosa. It'll be a little bit difficult for me. That's why actually I blessed it early morning before the Greek Orthodox were here. But this is the Pietà. This is where Mary held the body of her son, and you can see Mary with a spear in her heart. Mary holding the dead body of her son. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I hit the Ethiopian priest. I feel bad. I have to be more careful today. I mean, I don't used to crowded churches because of the war. It usually, this is the only week that everything is crowded. Here, you can see the crucifixion site. This is the Greek Orthodox part. To the right, you can see John. To the left, you can see Mary. While Jesus was on the cross, he asked John to take care of his mother. Now then in that case, Mariam, the Mariams, we blessed it at the Golgotha, and let's leave the beautiful chapel of the Orthodox, and let's continue with our passion. We saw the crucifixion place, and here it is. You can see the Golgotha, which is a symbol. Golgotha, it's skull, in Hebrew and Aramaic, and you can see Jesus on the cross. And after he died, just like every Jew, they bury him at the same day, and they purified his body. Wait a minute. They purified his body on that stone. The Jews have been buried at the same day, before sunset, because after sunset it's a new day. They must be buried at the same day. Then you can see here Joseph of Arimathea gave Jesus his own tomb, and we are going to see it soon. Nakiminos. John is hanging, is kissing his hand, and the women, and of course the mother. Now this is the stone, and for me that stone is such an important place, because the naked body of Jesus touched that place, and so many people are blessing everything that he bought, everything that he brought from home. Then for me the energy of that stone is unbelievable, but I don't know, right? Smell of the oil, anointing oil, is amazing. Marianne, I wish that the stone, the smell will be on it, the oil will be on it until you will get it. Please write me when you'll get it. Please tell me if it was there or not. Now this is the holy fire from 2 days ago for the next year. Actually, the holy fire is that, and the other candles were actually lit it by that. Then let's bless it here. Your cross was blessed before with the holy fire of 2024, and now it will be blessed by 2025. Guys, this is the tomb of Jesus. That tomb been destroyed so many times that what you see here is from the 19th century, but as you can see Mary, they are excavating now. The church are switching the floor, but are excavating as well. And what they found here lately, and this is news, pollen, seeds of a garden that used to be here even before the tomb of Jesus, they say. Then in that case, the book of John 19 tells us that there was a garden next to the crucifixion place. The crucifixion place was owned by Jesus, by the Romans. Before that, it was owned by King Herod. Then in that case, Joseph of Arimathea, that owns that garden that was outside the walls of Jerusalem, gave Jesus his own tomb that no one used before. The tomb wasn't look like that. The tomb was a typical Jewish rock-cut cave. And I want you to see an example for it. This is an example of a tomb, a Jewish tomb of a rich family from 2,000 years ago. Oh, because of the light, I don't need to use a flashlight. And this is such a great moment. You can see two chambers, two niches that used to be buried the body in it. You can see another two, which is blocked maybe. I don't know what's happened in it. Maybe the bones are still there. There's another one there. And they used to, when they buried someone in it, they used to close it. And then after a year or when someone else died, they used to take the bones out and to put it in a small ossuary. Absolutely lovely, isn't it? I cannot go out of here. Then in that case, that was the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea, who gave Jesus on tomb. Now, that cross was blessed before Easter. Just before the Good Friday. I already been in it, in the tomb. Sadly, I cannot take a video of it, as you already know, Mariam. But Joshua, Lona, Mary, and again, you see the names of all of your family. I'm blessing each one of you, and I'm blessing each one who actually watching my video. Look at that. There's a long line which reminds me that the days before the war, but it's still wartime, a lot of the Greek Orthodox, or mostly Greek Orthodox or Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox, came to here, and sadly I cannot guide them because I don't know their languages. Where are the Catholic? Where are the Protestant? Where are the rest? I can guide you. And yes, it's quite safe here. I mean, when the tourists here talks to me, they say that it's safer here than in their country, then you can come. The tomb is divided into two. The first chapel with the candle is the chapel of the holy, of the angels who took care that no one will steal the body of Jesus. The second part, oh, look at that. They are cleaning now the floor of the church. It was the holy fire a few days ago, and the wax of the candles will actually cover the floor. The smell is of horrible smell, I must say. All right, then you can see the candle light. The inner part that I blessed it there is the tomb of Jesus. It's so nice to see the line here, but sadly it's for 2 more days, and that's it. They will gone, and until the mid of May, I have no tourists actually want me. Then if you are reaching Israel, I can be a tour guide. Of course I can. This is my job. It's a beautiful chapel of the Catholic. It's where Mary Magdalene saw Jesus. Then for me, it's such an important site. Sunday, it happened actually yesterday. Did you see my Lord? Did you see my Lord? Sadly, as I heard, they are going to change it into something more traditionally. That wall is from the 4th century. It actually stands on a wall from 2nd century of the temple that was built by the Romans here. Let's show you one more important site, and then we will say goodbye. My friends, until we will reach there, if you want to have your own cross, first of all, if you reach that part, then please tell me that you did it, and I will bless each one of you. If you are a new subscriber, please tell me that, and your name as well, and I will bless you inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Or if you want to support me, if you want to have your own cross, just click at the text beneath the video, and you will find a Buy Me a Coffee link, and you can choose so many different crosses, and I will buy it for you. I will bless it for you by doing a video in one of the places of Jerusalem, and I will send it to you. It's not me, it's not mine. Then let's go down to the lowest place of that church. The first chapel that you see here is of the Armenians. The Armenians were the first nation who converted themselves into Christianity, 301, before Constantine, before St. Helen. And you can see here a few of the cities that have been destroyed by the Ottomans, by the Turkish, who killed more than 1.5 million of the Armenians. But we're heading to the lowest part of the church. This is St. Helen Church. St. Helen was the one who found the true cross and helped to build the church by her son, Constantine. And right there, it's the place that we believe she found the 3 crosses. One of them was the true one. Then Mary, the energy of your cross now is absolutely important. Great. If you feel a little bit sad, this is the time to hold that cross, because the energy of it is absolutely amazing. That used to be a quarry at the time of King Herod. Then in that case, it actually tells us that it used to be outside the walls of the city, because there's no quarry inside the city. There's no reason to do that. I'm climbing up to show you the last chapel here, which is important for me. On the way, if you want to support my channel, you can. And this is the cheapest option. Send that video to all of your friends and ask them to subscribe my channel. Or if you will click on the link, you will see you will see 2 links of Buy Me a Coffee. You already know it, and of PayPal. And now, my friends, until now I didn't know how to answer you, but if you're adding your email, I can do that. Now I know, but I will bless each one of you who will do that anyhow. The another option, look at the like button next to it. You will see a shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks, and you can help me by using it via YouTube. The last place that I want you to see in that crowded church is that rock. This is the bedrock. Oh, wait. Let me go out for just a minute. Don't worry, I will reach back. But I want you to hear the bells. Let's pray now. Let's enter back to the church to show you Helena Chapel and another part of the Golgotha. Then you will see the lower part of the Golgotha. Ooh, it's a little bit dark now. You can see the creek right here. Remember when he died, earth shaked, and blood tears, resurrected. Some people that were buried here. According to Orthodox tradition, one of them was Adam and Eve. And before someone will write me the smart thing, how can it be? The flood was many years before the time of Jesus. You're right. But according to them, Adam was buried at Eden, but after the flood, God brought him back to here. Is it okay now? Did it answer your question? Faith is from time to time more important than science. Now, my friends, it was a pleasure to be with you. Thank you very much, Mary. Thank you very much for being with me in that Easter Monday. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.